the evergreen statement that can alleviate a lot of people from stress is none other than it is what it is.
Burning up in the crib. Shawty wanna see how I live. First I gotta see what a vibe like. You know that it come for good the whole night. Pain on a young nigga's mind. Meditate all of the time.
So, damn. Alright, I don't even really know where to left off. My man Cole hit the nail on the head, alright, and then fucking put that shit in the ground. It was like he depicted pretty much the awakening process. And the awakening process is each and every single individual human being can do it, right? We are all enlightened. And if some people might get annoyed when I say this, but a lot of religions have a problem, a goal, and then a means to get from that problem to the goal, right? A lot of religions have that, right? But also a lot of indigenous religions that have not been properly studied realize that there is no problem at all. We, as individuals, create the problem ourselves, right? And when we take a step back and really look at this, yes, there are problems, right? There are local problems, there are cultural problems, right? But that's all because we have beliefs, right? And these beliefs are not facts. These beliefs have a gap between what it is and what we want it to be, right? And so we take that jump from the belief to what we want it to be, and that is the assumption, right? That is the belief, right? And there's nothing wrong with beliefs, but it is important to recognize and realize whether you believe in a higher force or not, whether you believe in God, whether you believe through any religion that speaks a ton of truth, right? Not knocking religion or 99% of the practices they have, right? Because they do have some, not best practices, but when you look at the isness of this moment, everything is neutral. We talked about this in the first episode. My phone, perceivably, from my own belief system, that phone is dog shit, right? Like, compared to his iPhone, 11, right? Which runs at higher speeds, is more efficient, more effective,
bigger screen, higher resolution, better camera.
Overall, when you compare the two,
one is clearly better than the other.
One is clearly better than the other, right? But when we take that comparison aside, when we put those to the side, it's just how they are, right? Mm-hmm. It's just, okay, here's its features, here's this features. That's just how it is, There's no comparison, no judgment. That's just how it is. It's just the way things are, right? You could look at a tree. You could look at a dead tree. You could look at a live tree. That's just the way they are, right? Mm-hmm. This one's dead, this one's alive. Even though dead and alive are all just concepts, because when you don't actually die, you transform, right? Mm-hmm. Sure, the form goes away, but when I die, I go into just my matter transforms into different type of shit, right? Going in the ground or whatever. But a lot of times with religions, we feel less than, right? We feel like we have to attain this standard. We feel like we have to attain this enlightenment, right? The standard. And people have perceivably achieved this before, this constant state of nirvana or something like that, right? And sure, maybe they have, right?
Or like a grand standard or grand punishment afterlife.
Yeah. And it's and listen, if you want to achieve an eternal state of nirvana, 100% go for it. If you want to dedicate your lifestyle to that, I recognize it. It's something I like, and it's something I have felt before within my life. And if you, through behaviors and habits, if you want to make that your pretty much dominant state, I totally understand and recognize that. And if you want to live according to that set belief system as a path to gain that goal, 100%. But realize with that goal, you're telling the universe, and when I mean universe, I mean the reflection out there that you are incomplete because you have not attained that goal, right? Yeah. And since you haven't attained that goal, your belief
is that you're incomplete.
Is that you're incomplete, right? But that is the illusion. Mm-hmm. The illusion, the isness of this moment, here and now, it's just how it is. It's just the way it is. Yeah. No, beliefs aside, it's just how it is.
Yeah, the evergreen statement that can alleviate a lot of people from stress is none other than it is what it is. Because that's how that phrase alone is just helping me look at situations.
It's become mainstream too.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's just I had a shitty situation happen, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I can't change it. Me feeling different about it won't change it. It happened. It's not my problem anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, dude, that's facts. Literally, that's facts.
It's like, and you can't be attached to like desire. Like desire will corrupt you. If you know, if it's pursued, like if you let it be the driving force in your life. If you let the desire up here dilute the desire in here, then you will be led astray.
Yeah.
If you follow your heart and use your mind to find the best way possible to pursue that passion in your heart, you will never be led astray.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you are directing purity.
Yeah, purity. 100%.
That's but the problem is people get caught in their head.
Yeah. They get caught in the duality.
Yes. Their minds take beautiful concepts and corrupt them with tainted emotion and like greed. Both of these are extremely large like forces in a bunch of people's lives. There is the way people feel. There's the way you feel. And there is what they want and what you want. But these are all different things. And they are all ever changing. Because it's never been about them or like, you know, your family, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your sister, your brother. Now don't get me wrong, family is very important. But it's not more important than the individual. It's not the spiritual individual.
Yeah.
I'm not saying cut off your family.
No, I understand.
But,
I understand
you know,
what you're
it's
saying.
like you
Your
need
energy. It's essential.
Yeah, because you can't, like everyone, like Jordan was saying before in the second episode, I think it was like, hey, we got like he had expectations from his dad, and they were like he wanted to live up to those expectations, but expectations are an illusion.
Yeah.
There is only the standards that you set for yourself.
No. And even those are
Yeah.
an illusion itself.
Exactly.
But no, they're also good because we literally discussed it all, like how they're good.
Yeah, exactly. But it's like you cannot be you can't really feel empty by illusions that you truly have set for yourself.
Yeah.
Because the only way you can figure out that you don't like something is if you try it and fulfill it to its completion. Like if I say, hey, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna and I reach it, and then I feel empty. Then I realize it was false desire. But if you feel the pull of the chain of true purpose, and you pursue that, that opens the tree. That you will see the branches. What was once intangible will now become tangible, and you will feel it all around you, imbuing you with like power via accomplishment, via like success. Like I stand by it that no one who is truly happy has ever not pursued falsehood at some point in their life. Like,
100%.
Because you need to know the difference.
How would you know the difference if you didn't?
Yeah. How would you know the taste of victory if you did not feel the stab of defeat?
Dude, no,
that's another comparison thing. Both are complete in their own ways.
Of course,
But that difference is so important.
Dude, of course. Yeah.
Got the sage burning up in the crib. Shawty wanna see how I live. First I gotta see what a vibe like. You know that it come for good the whole night. Pain on a young nigga's mind. Meditate all